The Lost Art Project, Veteran Voices with Andrew Cox. Preserving history, one veteran story at a time. Marine Corps League and Till Valhalla Project Ambassador. Thanks for tuning in to the podcast that's given a voice to our veterans. The Lost Art Project, Veteran Voices with Andrew Cox.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lost Art Project. I almost forgot what it was. This is the Lost Art Project, Veteran Stories. Welcome back. It's been good. I'm glad you're back. I hope all is going well with you. We're going to do a special episode right now. We're going to come in here, talk to you, just share a little bit. It should be a good time, but don't forget, you can always go check us out, see what we're all about at thelostart.podbean.com. Go check it out, see what we're all about. Go in there, just explore to your heart's content. Go in there and do whatever you want to do. You can see the podcast directly from the website. You don't have to go anywhere else if you don't want to. It's an easy way to do it, but go in there, check it out. There's a couple ways you can help support us. If you go on that website, look at the top. There's a one-time donation link. You can become a patron. That's a monthly donation. You can also purchase some cool merchandise, or who knows, maybe you have something, a business, or maybe you've written a book and you want to advertise. You can do that right here on the podcast. You just got to email me at the lostartwithandrewcox@gmail.com. All right, big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project, man. They're out there doing great things. I encourage you all, man. You need to go check them out. If you haven't, then you are way, way behind the power curve. For those that have, I got to tell you, man, just a phenomenal organization. I love their mission. I love what they do. And I'm just humbled that they let me be an ambassador for them. And I get to mention them every time I have a podcast, which is fantastic. But go check them out. Support them in any way that you possibly can. It would make life better all the way around. Let's get in there. Let's support them. And let's do that. You can find them at tillvalhallaproject.com.
Are you a Marine veteran? Are you missing that bond you had on active duty? Then I have a place for you. Join the only congressionally chartered Marine Corps Veteran Service Organization, the Marine Corps League. Get that brother and sisterhood back in your life. Become one of the fewer, the prouder, a Marine Corps League member.
All right, we're back here, my friends. I got to tell you, I am pretty excited about everything. I went in, I adjusted that website just a little bit, took some information put on there. I want to share with you, and just so you can see what I'm talking about, because when we went on there, or when I was talking about it earlier in the intro there, go in there. There's a couple ways you can help support us, those types of things. But let me go in and just show it to you. I'm going to share my screen here. I've done this before, but I think it's important to do it one more time, and maybe it'll help you out. And I can't find what I'm looking for. I hit the wrong button. I apologize. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Man, I am having a rough go at it today. All right. We are going to, oh man. Entire screen. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, we're getting there. All right. So here we are. This is my screen. You can see us as we drift back there. It's pretty cool. And you see everything. But I'm going to go over to here. This is the website, thelostart.podbean.com. Go in there, check it out. So at the very top, you can see, I'm going to scroll down a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. But it has contact. That has my contact card in it. And you hit that, boom, it's going to take you right to it. It's going to show you my contact card. It's going to have everything, all the website, everything there, all the different platforms, a description of the podcast. It will have the become a patron, your one-time donation. It has it all in there. So, and I encourage you, keep that card and save it and send it on to every veteran friend that you know, because I'm always looking for veterans to come on here and share their stories. So please shoot that contact card out to everybody. If you're in a Marine Corps League detachment somewhere, shoot it out to every single Marine Corps League member. I'm totally fine with that. You can send it out to any veteran. It doesn't matter what branch of service. Just shoot it out to everybody. Here's a one-time donation. You can always click this. If you want to do that one-time donation, it's going to take you into a Venmo thing. You sign in, and then you can leave me a one-time donation. It's a pretty cool deal. Or you can become a patron. You can go in there, click on that. It's going to take you to the patron site. In here, it kind of talks about different things that you could do. And it has, just a couple little things in here, but, you can donate so much per month, and that really helps us out here on this end. And getting our veteran voices out for all to hear. That's what I always say. But anyway, it's a pretty good deal. And anything you give us, I totally will be honest with you, it's going to go to paying for the websites, paying for the different things, the podcasting, the platform, those types of things. That's where the money's going to go. So anything you can give us would be much appreciated. All right. You can always go into that merchandise tab. You click on that there. It's going to bring up this website here. And it's got you some cool stuff. I don't have a whole lot, but I got some. These are some really cool mugs right here. It's got some legends. It says legends. And it's here, I'll click on it so you can see a little bit better. As you can see, it has be brave, be strong, be badass. I mean, come on, you can't go wrong with those three hard charging motivators right there. Anyway, you can get a tin cup, or you can get the ceramic cup or regular coffee cup. You can also get my cup here. We'll just click on it and show you here real quick. But it has one of the logos here, the Lost Art Project, Veteran Voices with Andrew Cox. And on the other side of it, it has my saying, stay motivated and change your socks. So that's pretty cool. That's a tin cup. You can also get that in the other as well, just regular coffee cup. All right, so that was the merchandise. You can advertise on the podcast, and if you click this, it's going to go to YouTube, and it's going to show you this right here. This has the packages, the different things that I have available. And once you're there, just shoot me an email. It's up there, the Lost Art with Andrew Cox at gmail.com. But it's going to show you, this is the different packages that I have, and I'd be more than happy to work with whoever that would like to come in and do that. It would be really cool. Or you can go in and schedule your recording. You don't have to, contact me to do it. You can just go in, click that. It's going to take you to my calendar. Once it gets to the calendar, if it ever pulls up here, it's working on it. All right, we're at the calendar. You can see that all of August, there's not much left, is booked up. You go into September. Guess what? We're booked up through September. And now we're going into October. Now I have dates, right? So you can click on it, and it'll have a time. If that time works for you, you click on that time, you hit next, and then you just fill out the information. It's that simple. It'll send you an email. It'll send you everything that you need to know in order to set it up, and information that I need to know about you as we start our recording. But it's super simple. Just go in, hit that button, follow the instructions, and you'll be all right. I also have a link on here to the Marine Corps League, because as always, I am Marine Corps League Ambassador. So I'll hit it anyways. It takes you directly to their main homepage here. You can go in there, check that out, see what all the Marine Corps League stuff is. If you're out there and you're a Marine and you've gotten out, there's a place that needs you, and that place is the Marine Corps League. It's a veteran service organization. They're out there doing some amazing things. All right, here we go. Marine Corps League, active, reserve, retired, and veteran Marines continue the faithful traditions of looking out for Marines to their left and right, providing mentorship, career counseling, veteran service officers, VA support, assisting with transition, and providing opportunities for families. We are the Marine Corps League. Anyways, I encourage you to go in there, check that out. It's pretty good deal. Then you can go in to Teal Valhalla Project, because I am a Teal Valhalla Project. So you can click that. You can go in there. It's going to come in here to their products and their information about what they have. You can click on our mission, and I say you can. Whoops. Let me go back. All right. Our mission, Wall of Hero, about us. That's what I was looking for right there. Our goal is to preserve the legacy of our fallen heroes by surprise delivering memorial plaques to their families funded by apparel. But our impact doesn't stop there. So they do these plaques, right? And a veteran and or a law enforcement, something like that, individual dies, they will present this to the next of kin as just a memorial for those individuals, which is really, really cool. They do some other things as well, but I'll let you check that out. But go to the website, man. Just do what you can. And then I want to throw this out there. Now, I have written a book. It's The Lost Art of Fishing Stories. So if you click on that, AJ's book, it's going to take you to Amazon right here. And this is all about me and the book itself. So here's the book, The Lost Art of Fishing Stories. It's just a collection of short stories. Me sitting down talking about what I consider the lost arts. The lost arts is anything that gets lost from generation to generation. That's how I look at it. So for example, changing a car tire. Nowadays, not everybody knows how to change a car tire because it didn't get passed down. So that's a lost art. That's a form of it. That's where the podcast came from, right? It came from the lost arts of veteran stories, because veteran stories get lost. Veterans have a hard time talking to their family, their friends, and things like that. But when they get around other veterans, they tend to open up and they can share everything. So this is a platform for you to come on, share your story, and then friends, family, and then generations from now, when you look down the road, family members, anything like that, or anybody just doing research can actually hear your words and what you want them to know about your career or your time in the military. So pretty cool deal. Anyways, this is where it all started with this book. That was the very first thing that I did. And I've got another book, hopefully will be coming out here fairly soon. It's The Lost Art of Sea Stories. So I tell a bunch of different stories in the Marine Corps Navy fashion of sea stories, and they may or may not be exaggerated a little bit, but that's okay. That's part of a sea story. All right, with that, that's the website and all the different things that you can click on. If you go down, it tells you a little bit about it. But here's something that I want to bring to your attention, and this is pretty awesome. Your story will live on for generations to come. So basically, what am I talking about here? I've been working with the Marine Corps History Division, and they're going to take the podcast that I send them. So all the veteran stories I'm sending to them, they're going to take those and archive them up there at Quantico, Marine Corps Base Quantico in the History Division. They keep records, they keep photos, they keep videos, they keep all kinds of different things. So it's a really cool deal. Anyways, I'm very excited about this. This is huge for the podcast. I hope that all podcasters out there that are doing veteran stories get in contact with some sort of organization like this, like the Marine Corps History Division, or maybe it's an Army History Division or Navy, or whatever the case may be, right? Whoever it is that you want to contact. And I'm sure that we could probably work something out with Marine Corps History Division. You could send those stories there too, I would imagine. But that's something that you got to work out with them. But I can put you in contact with them if you're out there and you're a podcaster and you're doing these. But the important thing is, one, we are going to remember the stories, because I don't know if everybody out there knows this, but it's very interesting. General officers, when they get out, those are one of the ones. They have like 2 historians that do these videos, and they usually just do them in general officer ranks and maybe a couple of others, but they don't do a whole bunch of them, right? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get as many as I possibly can, and not just like general officers. I'm talking from a guy that came in and got out under bad conditions, and a guy that came in, or a gal that came in and, did 10 years, 15, 20, 30, however many it is, but didn't make it to the general officer rank, right? And but your story is important, just like that general officer story is important. We also want to look at the truth. We want to look at those young Marines that were there and what they saw through their eyes. So that is impactful, right? That's stuff that future generations can look at and be like, man, I'm not the only one feeling this way, which is pretty cool. But every veteran deserves their story to be told, recorded, and archived. And I'm just happy that this is actually happening. And again, it says schedule your recording. You can click that. It's the same one that is at the top as well. And then it comes down and it talks a little bit about me and the podcast. And then here we go, man. Here's the podcast. You can scroll down. You can get to all of them here. You just click load more, boom, more are going to pop up. And you just do that all the way down. And then this is about me a little bit more. And then here's some free veterans resources. Well, if you want your veteran organization or something of that nature, and you want it on here, and I'm going to go back through to all those that I've done previously, and I'm going to start adding them in as well. I'm going to start putting those on there, a brief description of what it is, a website so they can go to. But if you're out there, you have an organization, you want it on there, please message me, shoot me an email, give me a call, hit that contact. There's all my contacts in there. Any way you want to contact me is fine, but we'll get your information on the website as well. All right. Well, that's the website, everybody. And I'm excited that, I'm excited. And the website's been doing pretty cool. And it's just a blessing, man. So what am I doing? Man, what am I doing? I am busy, and I've got recordings. I'm booked out, like I said, all the way through the end of September, going into October right now. There are still people signing up. I got 2 people to sign up, which in the last couple of days. It's nothing that I did. It's what they've done. I'm starting to see more progress on daily downloads. Man, oh man, that's pretty cool. Let's talk about daily downloads. I think this is important. We don't talk about this very often anyway, so might as well do it here. So when you go in, you can go to Apple Podcasts. You can go to Spotify. You can go to Podbean, my website. You can go to, what else is there? iHeartRadio. Man, there's a ton of them out there. I wish I could name them all, but unfortunately I can't. But there's a list on my thing. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, Apple Music, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Player FM, Listen Notes, Podchaser, Boomplay, and there's others as well. But you could go on that website. You could click on that. That would put you into whichever one that you like to use, right? You can also go to YouTube and watch them as well. However, those don't count as downloads. Like, it doesn't track them within the podcasting world. It tracks it on YouTube. So it's a different type of tracking system, and they're measured in different ways. So if I had a choice of which way I would want everybody to do it, I would prefer you go to one of the podcasting websites and do it through there, or not necessarily the website, but one of those podcasting, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, whichever one you want to go to, but one of those, not necessarily the YouTube, because it's a different beast. Not that YouTube's bad. It's not. I like YouTube, and it's got some great stuff, but I can track stuff on YouTube. It just tracks it differently. So what do I talk about when I say downloads? How many downloads are we getting? So a download is considered somebody that clicks on it and starts to play a video, and it plays for at least, I want to say it's 1 minute. Just to be safe, say 2 minutes. If it plays for 2 minutes, that's considered a download, and it counts toward everything, which is really cool. I'm always trying to get people to go in and watch them and things like that. I think every episode there's some interesting things to learn. Every veteran has some wise counsel, things that they've learned over time that everybody can benefit from, and even active duty folks. Go in and listen to them, because man, there's some gold out there. Well, I've done some interviews with some individuals, just man, absolutely incredible. The details, the information that is being passed out, it's a good deal. So just go in there and check them out. I encourage you every single day, just go in, even if you're not going to watch the whole thing, go in and click it, let it play for a little while. That will help me out. I'm not trying to scam the system. I prefer you watch the whole thing, but if you play at least 2 minutes of it, then I'm going to get credit on the podcasting thing. And the more downloads that I get, just like anything, the higher the downloads go, all those types of things, then that helps the podcast and pushing it out to other platforms, pushing it out for more and more people to see, right? And that's our goal, right? We want to get this stuff out there for everybody to see it. And you can come in on that as well. You taking the time to either repost something that I put up every day. I make a post about the day's podcast. I do it on Facebook, X, I don't know, all of them, right? They're all there. But I put a post out there. All you got to do is like it, share it. If you do that, then that will get somebody different interested and say, I wonder what that is. They'll click on it. Maybe they'll go in and download something, and that bumps those numbers up. And since I've been with the Marine Corps League, my numbers have steadily gone up. And man, Marine Corps League, you guys are awesome. And I'm so glad I'm a part of that organization. And you guys have been helping me out tremendously. So keep going in, keep downloading, keep doing that stuff. That will help us push the podcast even further. And it's been a great ride so far. I'm excited to continue. I'm excited where we're going with archiving them up at Marine Corps History Division. I'm excited about moving forward in a new direction for the podcast, not just the podcast, but in general of everything that I'm trying to do. So as you probably heard at the beginning, it is now being called the Lost Art Project, Veterans Stories, and then the podcast is with Andrew Cox. Now, we're starting a nonprofit, 501c3. I posted that, we've gotten 3 of the things checked off. We got a couple more to do. So this is pretty exciting stuff. Once we become a 501c3, then people that donate money, people that give to us for whatever reason, that will be tax deductible. You'll be able to write it off, all those types of things. So it's a good deal, right? It's really, really good deal for all the way around. And then I can also apply for grants, right? If I can get a grant, get some more cash flow coming in, then I can do more and more things. I can go out, maybe travel and do more live or in-person interviews. And because that's really what I want to do. I want to be able to go out and do these in-person interviews and do them. And just like me sitting down with an individual in person, instead of online, it's in person. I can still do the online stuff and because I'd be able to get more veterans, which I'm all about. But I want to be able to take my motorhome, load the family up and take off for, a week or two, or maybe for the whole summer type of deal, just travel a certain part of the country and, just record stories. And man, I would love to do that. But that takes money. It really does. And so that's why we're moving into the 501c3, because I think that getting a grant is probably the better way to go about doing this. I've been trying to do it without grants, trying to do it without going to the 501c3. It's just that hasn't worked out in my favor as of now, but that's okay. No big deal. We're going to push in a new direction, and we're going to try to blow this thing up even bigger than what it is already. Okay, let's see. What else do we want to talk about? That's a good question. So we talked about the podcast changing the name. Let's see. Oh, another thing that I'm going to start doing. If you want me to come out and, do a presentation or come out and do a talk or come out and just be motivated for you or whatever it is you want me to come and do those, I'm going to start doing that. You can book me. Just go in, boom, hit it. Say, hey, I'd like you to come out and do this, whatever it may be. And then we'll work out the details on it, and maybe there'll be a you help me out type of thing, and then I come out and we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. It'll be a good time. But if you want me to come out and do something, please let me know. I'd be more than willing to come out. I'd be more than willing to do some talks and question and answers even. It doesn't matter. I'll do anything. Anything that helps support the veteran community and making it better, or highlighting the great things that the veterans are doing. That's really what we need to do. But with that, that's pretty much all the new stuff. Not anything else happening at this point in time. We're moving forward in a lot of stuff. I'm very excited about what we've got going on. We have got some awesome stories coming up in the future, man. You guys are going to love it. So be sure to tune in. There's tons of people coming and telling their story. We're getting more and more every day. And golly, man, we are moving in the right direction. For those that do watch, if you notice, this is Cat, and she has returned. She ran away. Yes, I know. She ran away, but now she is back. She came back, and I had to actually go out. I saw her outside, but she didn't run from me. She came up and let me pick her up and take her inside, although she wasn't happy about it because she wanted to go and visit some other male cats, if you know what I mean. But anyways, I'm excited that she's back. This is my podcast partner. If you notice, I had the other one in here, Baby. I don't know if you watch it every day, but I had Baby in here because Cat was gone. But Cat's back, so she can be my podcasting partner again. And she's just a sweet little cat. Anyways, I'm sorry. I also have Dan down on the floor over here. He's my French bulldog. Usually Teufel's in here as well, but he's an English bulldog. But they sit on the floor, and then the cat jumps in my lap, and we just have a good time. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, baby? Huh? Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm being goofy now. All right. With that, if you're out there, man, and you want to join in, we do these live recordings. We do them on Sunday night at 7 Central and Thursday night at 7 Central. Jump on there. We had more engagement this last more and more every week. We get more and more engagement and people coming on and just checking it out and making comments and joining in the discussion, basically. And I try to make sure that we are recognizing everybody there and doing everything that we need to do to make sure you're involved in the show as well. So I encourage you, man, put down who you are, where you're at, what you're doing, ask some questions. I encourage you, just have a good time with us. And then, of course, those recordings post the very next day. And what I do is I put them on social media while we're doing it. Then I'll take it off the social media and we'll put the recording up on the podcast platform. Anyways, that's probably it. I don't know. I keep rambling and starting to think of more stuff, but that's okay. Oh, man. But all right. So we're going to end it there. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for watching this. Hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully the website itself is useful. And just give me some feedback too. And I'm all about feedback as far as the podcast goes. If you guys think it's good, let me know. If you guys think it's bad, let me know too, so I can fix whatever it is that's going on. I just want to make it better and better every day. And I'm appreciative of everybody that's helped me. All the Marine Corps leaders out there, you guys are awesome, man. I'm having a blast chatting with all you guys and just going to the different functions. It's a good deal. If you're out there and you haven't joined the Marine Corps League, you're a Marine, you're a FMF sailor, man, you're missing out. You need to go and join a club, the club, join the Veteran Service Organization, Marine Corps League. They are a wonderful organization, and they're doing more and more every single day. I mean, they have got some amazing stuff that they do. So go check them out, man. Go to that website, like I told you. See what they're all about, see what all they do. And it's a good deal, man. So, all right, with that, to all the listeners out there, if you're struggling, need help, anything like that, don't forget the VA has some great resources. You can always dial 988 press option 1. You can always text 838-255, or you can go to veteranscrisisline.net, click on that chat icon. Any of those options will put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life lost is one too many. I care about you. I know the whole veteran community cares about you, so please reach out for help. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to the buddies you serve with, ask them how they're doing. If they need that helping hand, please give it to them. Also, by popular demand, somebody asked me about this the other day, and don't forget, there are some incredible organizations out there. There's in every single state, there's organizations, not just the VA, but there's all kinds of stuff out there that help veterans through their time of need, whether that's financial, whether that's maybe having medical speaking, or whatever the case may be. There's tons of organizations. If you can't find what you're looking for, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to help you out. All right, with that, everybody out there, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you're having a good one, and hopefully everything I explained today was easy to understand, and maybe it helps some people out. All right, stay motivated. Change your sock.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, we have 5 episodes a week, Monday through Friday. See you there.